Clarkson territory. We played 30 seconds. Back for Livanovich, who will play it to the right wing boards. Cote for the Knights tries to play it ahead. It comes out to the Knights net front. For the Tate Taylor plays it around his net. Reshney back to the right point. Offside now for Livanovich. Played deep in the Clarkson zone as the spin move here by Zellers around the net. Cut back against Taylor, left wing corner. Pass to the net front for James, and the Knights able to block that. Zellers keeps it alive, left wing side. Up and out now for Clarkson. Bottrell being hooked out from behind. Back into his left. Cote in deep. Just underway and no score here. A lot of room behind the goal as Cote steals it from behind the goal. Pulled free now by Reshney. Played up into the neutral zone and out. And back to it is Mayich for the Knights. Chris, one thing the Knights will have an advantage of, they faced a team with a lot of speed in Penn State a couple weekends ago.
They have, yeah. The Clarkson keeps to their structure. You know, they're going to slow some teams down with their 1-1-3 through the neutral zone here.
Stolen here by the Knights. They wanted too many onside is Jelena. Oh, is it towards the net? Save made. You see that a lot 3-on-3 in overtime here. They're going 4-on-4, keeping possession.
Absolutely.
Out comes Reshney, left wing side. Still no score in the game. Reshney into the high slot. Poked free by Clarkson. Barkholz able to clear, just barely. Waiting for the retouch. Now Barkholz steals it, trying to feed Bottrell cutting down the right wing boards, but Verhoeff gets in the way of that attempt. Still no score with 45 to go in the 4-on-4. Just underway here in Potsdam, New York. James over the line. Drop back for Reshney, left wing side. Looking to cut back for James. Pull for left point. Weeb around Bottrell, left wing corner. Held in below the goal line here. Stopped by Mayich now as losing his stick there. There's no call. It was slashed out of the hands of Sucro.
Yeah, that impacted the play as well. Well, they're going to let that cross-check go, so it kind of evens things up, I guess.
Out comes Clarkson, right wing pass. Bottrell over the line late in the shift. Plays it around the net to the left point. Pinching in here. Waits over the shoulder of Reshney. Face-off is won eventually by the Fighting Hawks. That's James up the right wing board. Sarsland plays it around his net in behind. 1-0 North Dakota in the lead on the goal scored by Strindon. Now back to the right point. A shot toward the net, kicked wide of the goal. That was a good break for the Knights. Larilla got the shot off, makes it to the line and out. Brought down the wall here by Jelenas, who plays it in deep for a line change. 12.5 to go in this first period. 1-0 North Dakota with the advantage here. Larilla up the boards for Zellers. Cross corner dump in. Caught by Houle behind his net. Wrapped around and out. Chasing his Barkholz here. Barkholz steals from Larilla, right wing corner. Barkholz takes the bump along the wall. Pulls it around behind for Lukas Sukovic, who missed last weekend's game at RIT. Trying to pass back for Sukovic. He's knocked off the puck in the net front. Out comes North Dakota James late in the shift. There's a deep in below the goal line here. Interfere.
And they clear the zone and get a little bit of territory.
Rickwood's pass blocked by Brassington here. Loose puck on 2-on-1 developing here. Onside. Oh, shot! Save made on St. Denis by Gibson Homer. Best chance of the game for Clarkson. Mangan steals left wing side. Trying to feed back to the point. No one there with under 10 to go in this first period. Still 1-0. North Dakota in the lead. Best chance of the game, Chris.
Really good stop there. He was out as a big goalie. He still challenged the shooter. There probably wasn't a lot to look at.
Barkholz into his man. North Dakota in offside ahead of the play. A free clear for the Knights, and Sarsland's pass blocked by Zellers. Loose at the Clarkson blue. James plays it back below the goal line, looking for a wrap. Up to the right side for a shot. Soderwall save. Rebound cleared away.
Good stop by Soderwall. Very good save.
8:40 to go. Period number 1. Fighting Hawks 1. Golden Knights nothing. They dig along the board. Livanovich back to it. We'll bring it up and out. Onside for Zellers. Nice move around Hellier. Up the boards it comes here as Van Steensel flips it ahead. Blocked and played back the other way. Off the wall for James. The Fighting Hawks penalty called on Clarkson's Connor Hellier. Livanovich passes to his left. 2-1. Knights a power play goal. Their first of the campaign and the first of the night. Has them in the lead. Reshney up top. Livanovich fakes a shot, bottom of the right wing circle. Pass to his left for Reshny. Reshny, a shot, save made, rebound will be cleared away. Very patient save there by Soderwall.
Yeah, excellent. Like I was starting to say before he went to the break, Clarkson's trying to get some soft shots off the pads and crash the net. North Dakota, same thing here, and Soderwall did a very good job sweeping that one away.
8th-ranked Fighting Hawks down 2-1 right now here. Latter stages of period number 1 on ECAC Hockey on SNY. Mayich clears it back down the ice.
It's funny to watch number 18 out there. We've talked about him. I mentioned Verhoeff as wearing 18 because he's not even 18 years old. He's 17 years old, Bob. This guy, he is a talent, and he's fun to watch here, even on the power play.
He waits for the pass on the right wing side, coming from the WHL up top for Livanovich. To his left for Reshny. At the net, blocked there by Taylor. 45 to go in the North Dakota power play. Livanovich right side. Drops it back off. Verhoeff waits. Passes for Reshny left circle. 35 to go in the power play. 2-1 Clarkson leads. Reshny shot blocked, cleared away. Back down the ice. That was a tall task to get over points as well at North Dakota. Graduated 92. As the power play is over, teams at 5-on-5.
They're actually, that North Dakota staff is all alums, which is pretty unique and I think pretty special.
Great staff from College Hockey Inc., always helpful, as there's 40% of the college coaches in NCAA hockey are.
He's an outstanding human. The guys see that, and you want to play hard for a guy that you believe in and models it every day.
59 points in his senior campaign, paired with Todd White in 1997. On the wall come the Fighting Hawks. Clarkson 2, North Dakota 1. Reshny moves to the right point, leaves it on the boards in below. Tied up there was Zellers. To the line, poked on the net by Sigurdsson, who will try to steal it. And tell you what, Gibson Homer can play the puck.
That's a great sauce pass.
Yes, it was, from his own goal line in goalie gear. Ducked in below the goal line here by the Knights. Bottrell in on it. He had 2 assists in the first period. Clarkson on top 2-1. Back into that goal. Save made. Sigurdsson skids it away. Loose puck again. They dig away. And it's a goal! Behind Homer. They dug away at it 3 times. Go to Tristan Sarsland.
Well, you know, Bob, the old cliche is, you know, funnel pucks and bodies to the net. It's a cliche
that knows when to engage in the offensive end.
Yeah, for sure.
Backhanded at Homer by Barkholtz. He will, as the Knights move, leading by 2, 3-1. Sparks waits left point. Barkholtz bumps it deep. Played around to the right wing boards. Barkholtz tried to keep it alive. He couldn't. Penalty coming in on Clarkson.
Joe and I have been friends a long time, so I can say that about him. He's a top quality official.
Verhoeff, problems on the handle, has to bring it back into his own territory. Clarkson 3, North Dakota 1. Verhoeff over the line. Sarsland back on the left wing corner. Around the net, stolen here by the Fighting Hawks. Look what's passed, blocked by Sarsland. Loose in the left wing corner of Clarkson's zone. It comes back for Livanovich. To his right, Verhoeff waits. Backdoor feed across. It went off the skate of St. Denis, almost into the Knights' net. Verhoeff up top for Livanovich. He moves for Verhoeff. He'll wait. He'll shoot. Redirects off a few sticks wide of the goal. Got the live by All-American Jake Livanovich. Comes it back off for a one-timer save made by Soderwall. Getting a piece of that one.
That's a great stop.
Sigurdsson against Rickwood, left deep here for Sarsland. Couldn't handle the pass here. Wrapped around the net. And Verhoeff could not keep it in. A long change for each team here with now 54 to go in the Clarkson penalty kill. That time it's slapped down the ice by Sigurdsson.
It's pretty incredible to think that Verhoeff is 17.
Alongside Chris Bernard, my name is Bob Alford here at ECAC Hockey on SNY. James and Tate Taylor dig for it in the right wing corner. St. Denis whistle, and we have a whistle here. Face it off against Male St. Denis. He wins it. Back for Verhoeff down the wall, left along the boards. Back for James. Livanovich to his left. From Reshny, back for Livanovich. Well, he moves the puck nicely up top for a shot by Verhoeff, stopped by Soderwall and cleared back down the ice.
Well, you can see they're looking for that big shot, you know, from him right in the middle. And
if you got it, why not?
Right?
He dances in left wing corner now and takes the bump. Mayich leaves it a long time for Sigurdsson to clear, and he gets it across the blue line. Reshny stops it at center ice. 1:12 to go in the Uhl penalty. 3-1 Clarkson leads. Livanovich onside for Verhoeff. Verhoeff return pass. Livanovich looks at the net, top of the right circle. Holds there up top for Verhoeff to his left. A shot blocked aside by Soderwall. Reshny got a piece of that one. In behind, O'Donnell to it. Tried to move it along the boards, couldn't. Tried to get it up to Sigurdsson, couldn't do so. Puck loose along the wall as Mayich knocks down his man loose. Cleared away by the Fighting Hawks. Taylor, a hard wrapper on the glass. Bad bounce there, won by North Dakota. Good play by Sigurdsson, and it's cleared back down the ice.
Holy cow, what a play. Keep that puck in.
No, it's not. It's Livanovich blocked that clear, and they still keep it in. More pressure from North Dakota. Knights have had 3 chances to clear. Livanovich holds. Back up top now with 19 in the power play. For Verhoeff, for a shot, and Soderwall. And on the face-off, Sarsland. Down the wall, icing will be called. So whether you're watching on SN Clarkson on top 3-1, face-off in Clarkson's zone. Mayich, too hot for Mangan to handle, kept alive here by Wiebe. Nice play by him to keep it to the right wing corner. Now Sarsland bumps his man. Loose behind the goal. Littler, back up the boards. Josephson to the left point. Knocked away by Jelena, poked out of the zone. Sarsland leads the rush. Sarsland over the line. Gets ready. Oh, they say it came across the blue line. They just scored the goal moments ago. Nice drop pass along. One in behind for Wiebe. Out in front, knocked away. Sukro will work against Zeller's left wing side. Up the boards for Misteljevic. Chased down the wall by Lukas Sukovic for the Knights. Clarkson 4, North Dakota 2. Bargholtz, right wing side. Misteljevic in the corner. Misteljevic will leave it along for Bargholtz. Pulled free now by the Fighting Hawks. Zellers pass ahead for Dylan James too far. Icing not called because James beat the play. Sukro digs. Players jam against the right wing corner now. Sukro knocks down James. Players fall in the corner. Gets a roar from the white-clad student section. Sukro has a stick broken by James now. Now we get a whistle. Nice. Van Steensel ahead of the red line. High slot. His shot wristed off.
Again, they're trying to capture the last couple minutes of this period to build some momentum for the third, so they're feeling good about themselves despite being down by 2 goals.
Given away, Mayich will drop it back off for Cote. Now Sarsland up and out. Mangan off the linesman. Cote speeding towards it. Verhoeff back to the way for the Fighting Hawks. 1:10 to go in the second period. Clarkson offside of the dump-in, up 4-2. Homer stops it behind his goal. Knights have never defeated North Dakota. 0-7. Now a good bump here in Steele. As cross-check from behind there with St. Denis. Out comes North Dakota. Poked along and deep. Mayich to his left. Brassington, time and space. Gains the red line, takes the hard bump there from James. That's a man-sized hit.
Smart play. You know, he instead of trying to make it thread the needle cross ice late in the period, he gets the line, gets it in, and makes a team play taking a hit to do it.
Verhoeff blocked away by Brassington, back to center ice. Reshny back to it with 27 to go. It is Clarkson 4, North Dakota 2 in the second period. Rickwood against Sukovic on the face-off, and the Knights win it back in their own zone, the home whites. Misteljevic takes the bump on the boards. Rink-wide pass too far for everybody. Livanovich, and you'll see him number 4 a lot, I would imagine, off the glass and ahead to neutral zone. Stopped by Mayich, back in his own territory. Rink-wide and out, Sarsland. Over the line, right side. Sarsland, bad angle, moves out in front. Left side of the goal. Oh, a great bid by Misteljevic. And a better save by Homer. He's made 2 huge saves.
Yeah, he really stretched out.
Face-off, Jelena digs for it. Also digging is St. Denis. Jelena will keep it alive from Mangan and below. St. Denis a piece now taken away by the Fighting Hawks. Kroll to it against Sucro. Sucro back on it behind his net. Good reverse there for Houle. St. Denis off the wall and out of the zone. Good, again, boring hockey right there, Chris, but certainly
I was just going to say, those are simple little plays that eliminate turnovers, that keep you going north, and can frustrate your opponent.
Verhoeff back to it as Clarkson changes forwards. 17-17 to go. Clarkson 4, North Dakota 2. O'Donnell and Mangan steal. Mangan, nice cutback move. Mangan on the back end for O'Donnell. Pass across and a save is made again. 48 to go in the third. A minute to go in the North Dakota power play. Clarkson able to poke it out of the zone with Sukovic getting a stick on it. Verhoeff and Livanovich. And a bump back here, missed by Reshny. Out comes North Dakota. Verhoeff on the bump for Livanovich. Over the line for James. Double team there, stolen by the Knights. Glassed, or played back down the ice. Stopped there by Homer. Now he's trying to change. Verhoeff on the pass from Homer was spied by Barkholz. That was a good read there by Eric Barkholz.
Really good. Took a really good angle, good route.
Verhoeff over the line, lost possession. Puck cleared. Livanovich keeps it alive. Into the corner, Reshny couldn't handle it. It was cleared back down the ice. That should about do it for the penalty on Sigurdsson with 12:57 to go. 4-2, Clarkson in the lead. Power play over right now. Livanovich in onside. Pass off the back of the Knights net. Knights at full strength now. Sucro tried to glass it ahead, blocked by the Fighting Hawks, possessed now by Mangan. Up ahead as towards goal for Zakreski. For Swanson, he'll spin back and delay. New D, Verhoeff. Rookwood waits below. 9:40 to go in the third. Mislejevic tying up in the corner here. Working it over with Josh Zakreski. They dig in the right wing corner of Clarkson's own. Clarkson tries to possess, and they do. Out comes Barkholz on Livanovich. Barkholz pokes to the corner. Deep left wing side, behind for Sarsland. Fed in behind, but Livanovich, check that, Verhoeff is there for North Dakota. Giving away in the neutral zone, pass back ahead, icing waved off against the Knights.
Yeah, the goalie going out to play it, so they had to wave it.
Livanovich now to his right, knocked down by Van Steentel. Given away by James against Sparks. Big wide pass to the left, Livanovich, a backdoor feed for a pass across, and not able to get a shot off. Or the huge hit there on Van Steentel. He's shaken up for the boards as James got a piece of him right in front of the penalty box as he's slow to the bench.
Big collision.
That was a good hit there. In onside is to the corner. Sparks to it. Up the wall and out. Barkholz. His pass too far. Icing again called as Vero the Knights. Face-off possessed by Clarkson. Sucro. Up the boards, kept alive. Stopped by Sucro. A high flip down the ice. This will not be icing. Back on it is Abram Weeb. Loose puck at center ice. Poked ahead for Barkholz. He takes the hit as Verhoeff into him. Reshny. Nice move over the line. Reshny waits. Pass to his right. Pass across! And somehow missing the net was James. Big break for Clarkson here. James. Left point pass. Nobody home, and back to it goes Weeb as Clarkson changes. 5:40 to go in the third. Knights 4. Fighting Hawks 2. Sarsland back on it. Up the round. Up the boards it comes. It's Keaton Verhoeff. Pass below the goal line. Sukovic on it. Plays it back around his net. Sarsland to it for the Knights. Sigurdsson engages as well. Cade Littler in there, taken away by the Knights. Big wide pass looking for Mislejevic, knocked away. North Dakota back in onside here. Ice getting tilted in this third frame. Pass into the net front, knocked away. And the Knights wanted the trip as trying to clear was Sarsland. He's knocked down. Played back around the Clarkson net. O'Donnell on it for the Knights. A high flip to the Fighting Hawk blue line where Emery will possess. Pass to his left. Josephson tried to eagle on the board with the wall. Stopped by Hellier now. They dig in the left wing corner. Out of it comes Will Zeller. He had North Dakota's second goal, making it a 4-2 game. James set up by Sarsland. The net is empty to our right. Loose puck, extra attacker on. That's Zakreski for North Dakota. 3:20 to go. They set up. Zellers to his right. Shot blocked there by Sigurdsson. It comes across the blue line.
That's
One
a
here by the
huge
Knights.
battle.
Backhand down the wall, and a good win there by Sigurdsson for Clarkson as Hellier's backhand bid blocked. Under 3 to go. Reshny fades left over the blue line. Reshny up to the high slot. It crawls to the blue line, not out, but it's won by the Knights across the blue line. Bargholtz trying to get across.
That's all it takes, the 6 feet.
Wrapped around the glass now. Braxton kicks it back behind the Knights net, left below the goal line. Up the boards from Brassington, 2:35 to go. Extra attacker for North Dakota, down 4-2. Pass in the net, front stop by Soderwall. Up the glass, knocked away. As Verhoeff digs with Sean O'Donnell. Knights with the net empty. Up 4-2. 2:17 to go in the third. Ivanovich drops it back off. Verhoeff, a shot that's blocked in front. Bargholtz will get it across the blue line and out.
Selling out now. You really have to front pucks if you can and pop sticks.